We are back again. Star Trek Online. I'm doing quite a bit of Star Trek Online lately. I'll probably switch to Fallout or another game sometime soon. Probably on my next one. Probably won't be Star Trek. I'm also looking into getting this new game that came out, Empire of Sin. That looks like it could be a really fun game. So, but it's just not in my budget right now. So I'm gonna see what it's like, what's going on after Christmas. See if I can get it then. Anyway, we found some stuff here for us to claim in the store. You can claim these. I was able to download them from the PlayStation Store since I have PS Plus. They were free. So this one is going to give us Cobalt Ultimate Plasma Myrmidon ground weapon, 12 extra inventory slots, and 3 master keys. So let's do that. House Divided exclusive Cobalt. Cobalt Bale Anti-Proton Assault Minigun, Full Auto Rifle, and Wide Beam Pistol. There's this. For this one, we'll get 7 of 9s, Cobalt Dual Tetrion Ground Weapons, 3 Phoenix Prize Packs, which I don't know what those are, and 2 extra ship slots. So let's do that. So let's see what all these can do. So this is a very, let's see, 5% chance for 15 seconds minus 15 plasma and kinetic damage resistance. Cobalt minigun has a 20% severity bonus, critical severity bonus, and more critical chance. Full auto rifle also has the crit chance. Wide beam pistol also has that as well. And the 7's Cobalt Dual Tetrion rifle. 5% chance to essentially get rid of a ton of shields. I was also able to claim these. These are turrets, but I can't use these yet because I'm not at a high enough level. But I claimed 2 of them. They're a 360-degree turret. Also, I was messing around. There's the Phoenix bag. I was messing around with that extra bridge officer slot because I couldn't. Only one of them was still showing up and to recruit, and that was I can't remember which one it was, but it was one of the green ones. And so I was able, but once I came into here, I was able to do this and then commission, and I was able to fill the slot with one of my very rare characters. So our newest one is Nullus, a rare science bridge officer. He'll be joining our away team over Thrak. I like Nullus's abilities more than Thrak's. And Thrak is green, so I mean, eventually he'll probably get replaced. So will Chagrin, probably, if I can find a better engineer. So yeah, I filled that spot. Now let's see what these other things do. So this will give me 3 master keys. Unlock special lock boxes. Okay, well, we have some lockboxes. Now, what's this? Open this package for the chance to win exclusive items no longer accessible anywhere else in the game. Each package is bound and contains one of 5 qualities of prize tokens. Activating any prize token will grant you access to the redemption store. Prizes claimed from the redemption store will be okay. Well, let's use it. We have a few of them, so let's. So I got an uncommon, a rare, and a very rare one. So the redemption store. Let's see if we can find that. Would it be just here? Is there a redemption one? No. It wouldn't be the Zen store, would it? It? Oh, hey, it brought me back. It brought me here. Okay, so I guess I can get... So what do we have here? Plus 5 what do some of these do? Plus 2.5 bonus damage. That's actually really good. In RPG mode, what does that mean? Gives you and your allies a holographic decoy tribble. Well, these are all consumed on use. I don't want to, I want to buy something that's going to be... It's not just going to go away. Those are emotes. I don't really want any emotes either. What's this? These are also emotes. Some picks per... Hey, for 10 of these, I could buy another Phoenix prize pack, a very rare one. Well, let's see. I do kind of like one of these tribbles. Where's that first one? 2.5% bonus energy damage and maximum shield capacity. That one's and plus 5 dilithium once per hour. I kind of like that one. Let's do this one. Okay. So now I can get a rare one. Crystalline absorption matrix. It's very specific for antiprotons. Tactical console. To one random enemy with every 3 seconds. 168 plasma damage if not a projectile. Kills target if... That's interesting. Epic ship roster? I don't know what that means. An assimilated assault cruiser. Duty officers, huh? That's an interesting one. Faction appropriate EMH Mark I science officer. Kit. So it kinda calls down lightning. That one could be cool. So this is an epic ship roster. What does that even mean? I might have to look that up before I make a choice there. I'll probably have to do the same here. This seems kind of useless. Plus 5% damage. This one looks pretty good. Interphasic instability. Radiation damage to the target. Minus resistance. That one's pretty cool. And it's just 5% damage across the board. Zephram Cochrane shotgun. Mark 6. That's actually kind of an interesting one. Zephram Cochrane shotgun. Agony field rifle. Tritanium rending batleth. I may have to do some more research before I pick anything though. For these bigger ones. Bajor Defense Hyper Injection Warp Core. Prolonged engagement phaser beam array. This one seems pretty good. It like makes itself stronger over time, essentially. I'm gonna look into that a little more before I make any decisions on these. Let's get actually back to the game part, I think. Okay, so yep, we're going to begin the new mission, Frozen, in which we go after the Remans, the hidden Reman base, and the guy we met earlier, Obasek, hopefully will be here. He should be here. Let's see, the Remans are jamming our sensors, and there is no way to determine where their base is located without assistance. We need a guide. Sensors are picking up a communications satellite nearby. We should be able to modify it to emit a signal that the Remans will think is from one of their ships. When the Remans send someone to investigate the signal, we can get a sensor lock on their ship and follow them back to their base. Okay, I guess the base isn't here. Micronebula is limiting our sensor functions. And I can't go full impulse either. Oh, now I can. Okay, the modifications are complete. When we trigger the transmission, the Remans should think us from a vessel that is losing power and needs assistance. There's a micronebula aft of our location. That should be sufficient to conceal our energy signature while we wait for the Reman guide. Okay. Turn around. Can't I just cloak? Stop. Oh, BS. I flew right past it. Turn around. Let's try this again. Let's get in the nebula. Okay, full stop. Send the signal. Reman scout ship in range is moving to scan the area. Sensor lock confirmed. We'll be able to track them if they go to warp. Detecting large energy buildups are Romulan battleship decloaking. Huh. It's attempting to re-establish sensor lock. The Reman ship has cloaked, but its engines are damaged and sensors are detecting a tachyon link. They can't stay hidden for long. We should attack the Tal Shiar ships, sir. When we destroy them, the Remans will be able to escape. They will lead us right to their base. Yes, you're probably right. Cloak. Okay. A D'Deridex class warbird. Get out of the nebula so I can go full impulse. Incoming hail from the lead Romulan vessel. They have how? We're cloaked. They're insisting on speaking.
Ah, you're a good distance out of your Empire's territory, aren't you? I know it's probably useless to expect someone like you to be civilized about this, but I wish to avoid unnecessary bloodshed. Offer no aid or assistance to these Reman rebels, and leave this system immediately. If you do so, I can overlook your intrusion into an internal affair. Otherwise, I would be forced to see your presence here as an invasion of Romulan territory. That would be unfortunate. For you.
Well, yeah, well, we're still attacking you. Oops, I hit an asteroid. Get him! weather control systems. The Raven ship is decloaked. They'll try to shake us. We need to stay close and get a lock on the ship's warp signature. I'm following him. Come on, Thrak. I know you can do this. Get a lock. They gotta be wondering why we're not firing on them. We're like at point-blank range now. I'm gonna overtake them. Ah! Done. Come on, turn faster. So we can get the fully healed torpedoes. What the hell is my ship doing? What was that? Short warp. They've executed a short warp jump, and I have lock on their coordinates, sir. Yes, follow them. Way to go, Thrak. Even though you're not on the away team anymore. I don't even think you're on the ship, on my ship team anymore. I'm picking up any ships, but I wouldn't be surprised if there are more cloaked ships in the area. Reman cloaked ships can appear as concentrations of tetrion particles. I'll continue scanning the area. There is something interesting on the planet's surface, however. Sensors are detecting a large underground installation. It could very well be the base that the Reman Resistance is using. The entire area is protected by a magnetic shield, though, so we can't transport inside. There is a series of caverns connected to the installation. We could send a team there and try to find a way to disable or circumvent the magnetic shielding. I'm not gonna beam down just yet. I want to see. Yeah, I put Nullus in the away team. He's got some nice abilities. He's got this one. His physical melee damage is up, but none of us really do that, so it's mainly for the hit points. A Sonic Pulse is a nice attack, and it slows him down. This one's cool. It pretty much it knocks everyone back and destroys their shields and force fields. And then this one is for hyperonic radiation, which is another damage over time for a good amount of damage, and it hits everyone within 5 meters of the target. So he had to be moved to the away team. So yep, we are ready to launch this mission. So yeah, sorry Thrak. You're just a console cowboy now. Oh, nobody's holding my tribble. Commander, this is incredible. The underground cavern we are in is natural, but the base itself, it's a ship. Daenerys class, if my tricorder readings are correct. The Remans moved a derelict vessel into the cavern. How the hell did they do that? We appeared to be in a maintenance area adjacent to the hull of the ship. The Ravens probably mine these tunnels for raw materials. I'm picking up multiple veins of ore that could be useful if they are replicating ship parts or weapons. I'm not reading any way into the ship from here, though. We'll need to find an entrance. Well, first, I gotta put that awesome tribble on somebody. You? Yeah, you have a big weapon, so... Yeah, you're important. I could have my guy wear it, but I don't want to have to keep using it, so she'll use it every time she can. You said there's stuff to build with in here? This guy seems to be occupied by indigenous fauna. Do I have any new... Ah! Ah! How did we get 2 shield generators? Maybe I should go with that one. If I'm going to be in close quarters combat with those things. Abandoned lab station, which was probably used to refine the ore the Ravens collected while creating the maintenance tunnel. Where'd he go? This thing isn't bad, actually. It's hitting for some pretty decent damage. The weapon that Kalis gave me. Directly to the main area of the base, sir, but it's completely blocked. I wonder if a weapon on its highest setting would breach it. Let's scan the grate, I guess. This gate is made of a tritanium alloy. There is no way a hand weapon will blast through it. We need something with a bit more power. Do you see the mining laser? It's operational. If it's operational, we might be able to modify it to do the job. I think the controls for the laser are on the other side of this well. So yes, I thought I saw something like that. Mining laser. I'm gonna go ahead and say it doesn't work, and it's gonna have me go and collect stuff and refine the ore or something to make it work. Something must be wrong with the mining laser, sir. We should perform a more detailed scan to determine the source of the... Well, I was right, at least, that it wasn't going to work. power system isn't strong enough. We won't be able to cut through Tritanium. I think there are several different ways we can fix this. Your career training will help. To complete only one of these objectives. Your engineering instructors always said to determine the cause of a problem before you attempt to solve it. You could start by running a level 1 diagnostic on the mining laser's power system. Okay then. Oh, I have to use the diagnostic terminal. Wait. It's pointing me back this way. Oh, there it is. Oh, this is a crate. Hey, like me. Oh, the arrow's just pointing to the... It's just pointing to the laser, to the gate. Run diagnostic. No malfunctions detected in the mining laser. Power supply is inadequate to operate laser at full power. Replace power conduits to increase capacity. The damp and cold conditions in the cave could have caused some of the power conduits to fail. If you can find the damaged ones and repair them, you should be able to increase the output. Okay, so I guess I don't have to mine anything, but I do have to find some more parts. Shooting at something, I could hear him. Spiders? Do I have to scan the laser again? Let's do that first. There's something. And a large spider again. It's like in frickin' World of Warcraft or something. You guys fight the spiders. I'm gonna repair this. So that's one. That's not a power conduit. Don't think there was one in here. Back a little farther even. There's nothing here. I go back even further. Oh, another crate. Come on, come on. Something good. Just hypo sprays. Oh, I found one. did it, sir. Power to the mining laser is steady and it should be ready to go. Well then, let's fix it. Made it cut in a perfect circle. The path inside the Ream base is clear. The Ravens will be alerted to our presence. We will need to be careful, but I have a strong feeling that Obisek wants to see us. What gives you that idea? It's not like the door was freaking open. We still had to bust in. You're right, though. None of these guys seem hostile. Talk to Riemann Resistance. Oh, I'd rather scan this tritonium gas. Riemann seemed to have been expecting us. Perhaps we should have just knocked. Shut up. I don't even want to hear from you right now, Japok. Or Chagrin, sorry. Who are you? Why are you here? Ask your questions, I will answer. Tell me about your life here.
Nights are cold. There's not enough food. It is a place like...
Dick. Just walked away from me. You said you'd answer my questions. I'm not even gonna talk to anybody else because I'm just gonna frickin' walk away. Okay, so there must be a door here. There we go.
This place won't be safe forever. We have to be ready to leave at a moment's notice. Prepare the... Ah, it's you. Welcome to the heart of the Resistance, little spy. There is so much for us to discuss, and so little time. The Tal Shiar have discovered this, our last refuge. They will be here soon, and my people and I will have to fight for our lives. Yet one question remains. Will you be our friend, or our enemy? My hope is that you are here to talk. But I am prepared for the alternative. The Tal Shiar could arrive at any time. Speak quickly.
Why are you doing this? Why fight the Tal Shiar?
Why? You ask why? This place is one of the last sanctuaries left to my people, and even it is lost to us now. The Romulans have driven us from our homes, destroyed our ships, and captured or killed our loved ones. They seek to exterminate us, and we will not go quietly. Understand, I do not want this war. I want freedom for my people. It is the Romulans and the Dark Masters they serve who have caused this. Now they must suffer the consequences.
Dark Masters that they serve.
Is there anything else you wish to ask?
Did Sela order these attacks?
This campaign of terror is the Tal Shiar's doing, not the Empress's. Still, Sela does nothing to stop it. There is little love between the Empress and the Tal Shiar. Did you know that many years ago, she was exiled from Romulus for attempting to assassinate the head of their order? The Tal Shiar have their own masters, and Sela despises what she cannot control. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
Why do you think the Tal Shiar are doing this?
Hakiv and the Tal Shiar no longer serve the Empire. The demons of air and darkness are their masters now. They whisper in the night for chaos and despair, and Hakiv gives them blood as tribute. Our blood.
The demons of air and dark. That sounds familiar. Why does that sound familiar?
Is there anything else you wish to ask?
Tell me more about these
I
demons.
have never seen one of these demons, and I will not speak their name, but I know they exist. Eons ago, they ruled this part of the galaxy. After thousands of years of tyranny and death, the races they ruled rose up against them, driving them from their home world into unexplored space. We thought they had been destroyed. We were wrong. The demons of air and darkness survive, and they hunger for revenge. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
Do you still have Thaleron weapons?
A small supply. They are terrible things. Weapons of war so horrible, they should have never been invented at all. But they were. And my enemies are great. If I must resort to barbarism to free my people, that is not too high of a price to pay. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
What do you want from me?
We need your help. Go to the High Council. Tell them what you have seen. Tell them if my people are to survive, we need assistance. Starships, soldiers, weapons, protection for the refugees. I'm asking for the Empire's aid. You are an honorable warrior. I too am a warrior, and I believe my fight is just. Will you join the battle at my side? Is there anything else you wish to ask?
So I can either say surrender and I will see you're treated fairly. I may not agree with your tactics, but I will not stop you. I think we should continue a Romulan civil war here. And who knows, having him around may come in handy later. So I will not stop you.
I am glad you see things my way. Get instructions from your commanders if you must, but the battle rages, and we must join it. With your help, my people will be free.
Yeah, let him go.
I'm pleased you see that my cause is just. We can do great...
Sir, Romulan transporter signals detected. The Tal Shiar have entered the base.
Start the evacuation. We must get the civilians out. Commander Rajna, transport the reinforcements here. Tell them to assist our new ally. I will return to my ship and attempt to hold off their forces. Help my soldiers defend this base. Fight well, my friend. My people are counting on you.
As he just leaves. We've lost our transporter lock on you and the away team. The Tal Shiar must have activated the transporter. We need to find the inhibitor and shut it down. Well, now I want an action. Now I want my disruptor whenever I have to. Okay, and let's go find this. Wait, that's right. The door's on the other side. Go. Ah! There. Okay, so we gotta get to the other side of this weird frickin' hallway. Let's take down more of these. Oh, there's also Reman. There's also some Reman fighters in there too. Don't sit there and cheer. We've got work to do. You should be following me. There's still more of your people fighting here. Wow, this one can take some damage. Everybody's shooting at him. Or her. Looks like a female. Oh wait. There we go. The Romulans should be able to. The Remans should be able to handle it. From here, we should return to the ship and report to Tamek. Obisek trusts us. I don't know if he's right about the outside influence on Hakiv's actions, but I'm sure he believes that these demons are real. I respect him as a warrior, though, and I know he's acting to protect his people. I can't agree with his use of Thalaron weapons, but if the homeworld were threatened, would we act any differently? If the High Council agrees to aid Obisek's resistance, it will be an honor to fight the Romulans at his side. Sure, let's get out of here. Even though you guys are mid-fight, apparently.
The Remans beg for our assistance, but offer no fealty in return. Obisek whispers about demons of air and darkness, but offers no proof of their existence. Outrageous! The Remans have been slaves for too long to be warriors now. If they would ally with us to crush Sela and her ships, we could conquer the entire region in a matter of months. There is nothing for us to gain by joining his fight, and there is no honor in Obisek's tactics. I will consider the situation, but I must have a good reason to recommend this action to the High Council. As of now, that reason does not exist.
Okay, well, I got a bunch of consoles, and I get to choose a reward. These disruptors. 4% critical chance, minus 10%. All damage resistance rating. What's this one? This one's just a weaker version of this.
Congratulations, Commander.
Ask Jim. Perhaps he will want to help Obisek.
I will speak to the Chancellor, but I already know what he will say. We will not fight at Obisek's side. Not yet. There is little to gain by openly attacking the Romulans, and no proof to Obisek's claims that some hidden entity is directing Hakiv. I would dismiss the entire thing as a childish fantasy. But have you fought the Fakir? There are terrible things lurking in the dark. I have seen them. Perhaps Obisek has as well. Continue to investigate this matter. If there is a new enemy, we must know who they are and what they want. Until we know more, however, Obisek is on his own.
Hailed by Obisek. Human resistance is very much in need of your help. Good. Hold on. Bub is trying to get in my lap. Lay over there on the blanket. Here, I'll move that for you. Okay. Now you have all that room. Okay.
My contacts tell me that the Empire has rejected my request for military assistance. That is regrettable, but not unexpected. The Tal Shiar are formidable opponents, as are the forces directing their action. I understand if the High Council is reluctant to engage in a battle that is not theirs. So today I appeal to you, not as a comrade in warfare, but as an honorable warrior. My people need your help. I need your help. One of our ships was carrying a load of Thalaron weapons through the Nopata system. That ship has disappeared. There are no indications there was a battle. It's as if my ship and its cargo simply vanished. I know you have your reservations about the lengths to which I will go to secure the freedom of my people. Tell me, If you do not trust me with Thaleron weapons, do you want Hakiv to have them? I can provide you the last coordinates of the vessel. Please help me. Do what you will with the weapons, if they survive. But find my people.
Riemann prototype covariant shield array. That could be interesting. Okay. So we got a few things, and it leveled up. Choose a new space skill. Let's go with the ablative hull plating, so that we've mastered that little part. Does that give me anything new over here? No. But then when I use another engineering skill, I can choose one of these. Provides 50 resistance to the duration of... No. I would rather have the hull capacity, please. Wait, what? Oh, I gained 2 levels. To spend another point. Sure, hull is passively repaired over time. Yes. Maximum hull capacity. Okay, so anything else new here? Because I know I got new tactical consoles. This one gives the following 3 beam damage. Yes, beam damage. Disruptor damage. What do I have here? I have disruptor beam, 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 disruptor turret, and phaser turret. So I'll do the other, this one for more beam damage. Science console? No. Nope. Okay. I want some of this equipment here. I'll equip this. How about you, Chagrin? What do you want? I should probably give him this. That's probably the best. Well, yeah, you can use the anti-proton beam. You can have this new disruptor that we got. Oh, we got a few new weapons like that. Yeah, we're gonna give you that one. Yeah, we'll give you this. Or we'll give you the stun pistol Mark V. You can have... You're not going to be on the ground, but I'll give you that one anyway. Okay, yeah. Got duty officer stuff. Just one is complete. Let's do something with medical. Do that one. What was that at the top of the screen? New duty officers. Duty officer pack. Okay, well now we gotta open that up. We got 2 green ones. Okay. Now we'll travel here. Just auto navigate. As you can see on the map, it's not that far away. It's just right up here. So Thrak is still at this station. Do I want to put... So he would have Science Team 1 and jam targeting sensors. And he has Science Team 2, which is better, and Tractor Beam, which I do like. So yeah. Okay, Thrak, you can stay on the Starship controls. But you're just inferior out in the field. So I guess they have their uses. Commander, I'm not reading any active vessels and scanners. There is, however, a debris field nearby. It's clustered around a satellite in orbit of the planet. The composition of the debris corresponds with ships that have gone missing in this region. I'll keep scanning, but we'll need to take a closer look before I can determine if there's any Thalaron weapons on one of the hulls, or one of the husks. I will do that. Not going to scan it yet. There's more magnesite ore. Okay, now we'll scan it. Not detecting the vessel that OBSEC sent us to find, but all of the ships in this debris field show signs of being affected by the same thing, a high-frequency energy beam that overloaded all their systems. If the Raven's ship was hit by that beam, it might have crashed onto the planet's surface or gone adrift somewhere else in the system. I'm detecting energy readings from the satellite, sir. If the Riemann crew detected them as well, they would have tried to use it to record a distress signal. We'll need to get to be closer before I can attempt to uplink with the satellite's communication.
Ship is under attack.
Oh well, that's nice. That doesn't seem to be doing any damage, but yeah, I can't move. We're stuck. This beam is holding us like a fly in a spider's web. We managed to keep life support and environmental systems active, but almost everything else is offline. I'm not detecting any life signs on the satellite, but there is a compartment with life support. The systems operating the beam must be automated. The chief says we have enough power in the backups for one transport. I recommend we send a team over to that satellite and find a way to turn it off. I guess so. So let's take a look at this satellite. Must be a big satellite. Consoles here appear to control the beam that is draining power from us, but there is a security lock preventing access. We need to find a usable console. Then let's do that. What's this? Satellite Operations Override Console. Locked online. This one. No. Scan trade. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Where's this console? Satellite Operations Console. This console is engaged in another operation. Okay. Oh, it's behind a gate. Power generator console. This console is engaged in another operation. I did this one and this one. I think I did this one, so that leaves over here. Or did I do this one? Cargo bay console. This console doesn't appear to be locked like the others. Whoever did this must not have thought the console used for inventory control was important. I think I can access a backdoor into the rest of the satellite's programs from here. I see the problem. The Romulan consoles are causing a lockout by forcing the satellite's primary processors to run through a series of equations and removing key bits of information from the answers, which causes the processors to lock up. If we can solve these equations and put the correct information correctly into the consoles, the security lock on the satellite's controls should be released. I'll download the corrupted equations into this console for you to work on. Solve the equations locking the processors? If you need help, consult your bridge officers. What? Okay. Well, for that one, it should be 7, right? And that one is what? 2, carry the 1, 9, or wait. Oh, sorry, I was adding it together, minus, yeah. 4. Make that a 4, make that 7. Or wait, 4, yeah, 17. 5, and then it'll be... I'm trying to do math like this in my head in a little bit. And then it'll be 3, 15, it should be 6. No. It's not an option. Should be 3? No. Oh, I can just brute force it. Yeah, why even... Why even do the math? Oops. Cycle left. Cycle to next set of equations. So stupid. Okay, how about this one? Captain, we've solved the equations that were causing issues in the other consoles. Now we need to plug these correct values into the consoles controlling the security lock, and then we should be able to access all the satellite's major operations. Use the solutions to the equations to release the security. Maybe I should have been thinking about those if I need to put those into other consoles. Oh, I almost missed that. Oh, okay, it gave me the numbers, luckily. Long-range scanners. Active. Ship modification. Ship identification program. Friendly safeties online. Targeting information stored. Firing control set to manual. How about you? How about you? Why can't I target this? This console controls the satellite's targeting functions. I'm not sure if there's a way to disable whatever it is that is disabling systems on our ship, but if we can get the satellite to target something else, we may have a chance of prying our ship free. Okay, well then let's... Access long-range scanners. Expand the range to the longest one. New objects identified. Derelict Hulk. Okay, how about this? Reclassify the Derelict Hulk as active, maybe, so it'll target that. Examine telemetric data for all identified targets. There's no option there. Access targeting control. Designate Derelict Hulk as primary target, or priority target, and then end the session. Commander, the satellite has ensnared a piece of debris near the ship. Its stranglehold on us is weaker. We're not out of the woods yet. Critical systems are stable, but we still don't have weapons or long-range communications. Okay, well, at least we managed that part. What's next? Save modes. Disengaged. Process priority order overwritten. Power save mode is engaged and defaults are restored. So that should drop some of the power. Wait, what? Oh. Two parts to this one. This console looks like it controls the power supply. Since we weren't able to free our ship by targeting something else, perhaps we can decrease the power to the satellite's weapons. Then our ship might be able to break free. Well, let's see. Update power save modes. I think we would want it to go to economical mode. Set priority. Process priority targets. I guess restore factory default settings. Commander, we found that if the feature B does not attempt to move or fire at the satellite, then it will engage a lower power version of the beam affecting us. It's almost like an energy saving mode. We can use that to our advantage. At least we won't have to worry about life support. We'll hold the ship stable and keep working on boosting power to critical systems while you try to disrupt the satellite's functions and free us. There's only one console left, so... Or maybe two. I guess there were two over there. Operations override. Okay. I want to use the console. What is wrong here? There we go. The console controls the satellite's general operations. We've managed to minimize the power output of the satellite. I think if we keep at it, we can switch the satellite's controls over to a sleep mode that will shut down everything but life support and power. Change operational state. Current operational state is on. I think we should turn that off. Systems are coming back online all over the ship. We have weapons, shields, even the replicators are working again. Transporters are standing by, sir. We can beam you back as soon as you're ready. Sure. Then we'll probably have to beam down to the planet to look for that ship that OBSEC wants us to find. What? Am I in jail? Well, that guy's called Prisoner. Where am I? Okay. Now what?
If you fail to comply with commands,
Now we fight, or we die. Make sure you pick up a melee weapon. All of your gear is deactivated, and I won't protect you in there.
Okay. What are those weapons? Wait, what did that say? What are those weapons over there?
I've never seen those weapons used before by anyone in the arena. I think the mercenaries who act as the occasional guard thought that those weapons might actually be worth something, unlike the beat-up ones they let us use. My best guess is that they're looking to sell them at some point, when their contract here is up for some extra money.
Until we find a way to get past these force fields, those weapons don't really concern us. I don't see any force fields. Yeah. There's no force fields here. These are batleths. Oh no. I didn't get a batleth, I got a Sunkatse falchion. Oh, I could have had that Vulcan weapon. What's this? Some other sort of sword. So I can't use any of those. I can use this melee weapon. I still have my melee weapon that I normally use. So that, there's no way that sword is better though, right? No. What is this? Pick up a battle. Well, I want. I think that's the Vulcan weapon. I want one of those.
Your new weapon.
I'm still gonna use this, but I wanted that Vulcan weapon just because it looks cool. Because I doubt that's better either. This one? Oh, it's a worn one. It still does a lot of damage, though. Yeah, this shard sword of Kahless is better. Could I just keep grabbing weapons? I don't need them. They just take up space.
Commencing test 1. Nopadin Desert Akari entering testing area.
Okay.
Enemy targets on center.
I guess we fight. This is the
Commencing test 2. Releasing Morrigles now.
Where are they?
Enemy targets on center.
I can hit him.
Proceeding to test 3.
Well, what the hell is it? It's like a horned gorilla? Mature Mugado. Ah. Swing.
Prisoner 1478, remain in the area for interrogation. Prisoner, return to holding area. Failure to comply will result in punishment.
Okay, I'll do that. Must have hijacked my transporter beam or something. Are there any other anomalies? No. Wait to be let out. Okay. Talk to Slamek. Or Slamek.
What do you want?
What is your story?
You want to know my story? I'm stuck here in this prison, just like you. That's my story.
Did you do something to deserve to be locked up in here?
I do not wish to continue talking with you.
I think you should apologize to me before we continue. Okay. That just ended the
I do
conversation.
not wish to continue talking with you.
Fine. Sorry about what I said. Can we continue? What?
You want to know my story? I'm stuck here in this prison, just like you. That's my
That's
story.
not what I meant. What led you to be here?
My name is Slamek. I am part of a resistance. Perhaps you have heard of it? About a week ago, I was part of a crew ferrying weapons from one base to another. When we passed through this system, a satellite disabled our ship. It drifted into the planet's atmosphere. I activated the emergency transporter, and a few of us were able to transport to safety before the ship crashed in the desert. We were looking for shelter and a way to contact our people when a group of soldiers found us. They took us here and kept throwing us into the arena. Now I'm the only one remaining. That is all I know.
Soldiers? What kind of soldiers?
I don't know who was responsible for this place. The trainers and the guards all appear to be mercenaries, without any clue about what's going on. They're paid to keep us in cages and look the other way. The night I was brought in, I was interrogated. There were bright lights in my eyes and a synthetic voice asking me questions. Whoever it was, took care to conceal his identity.
Was that the first time you were interrogated?
No. I have been questioned by these people several times before. My reluctance to answer their questions earned me this shock collar. Refusal to help them now is quite painful. Interestingly enough, this was the first time I've been questioned about another participant in the arena. They asked how you treated me, and if you had said anything about why you were here. They even wanted to know if I thought we could become friends. Someone thinks you are very important.
Well, being a dick to him is probably just gonna end the conversation again. I have to go get back to this part, so we'll do this one. Why would they want to know those things?
I have no idea what they want with us, or why they make us fight. This all seems like some sort of giant game, but there is no one in the stands to be entertained.
Am I the only person you've been paired with?
I've had several partners in my battles. You are the only one about which I've been questioned. You must have impressed our masters. I know you have impressed me.
Are we the only ones? I'd like to ask him if it's a psychopath, but I don't need to. Like I said, whatever. Why are we the only ones? Or are we the only ones here?
I think there are others. I hear other fights. If there are other prisoners, I have never been able to contact them. We are kept separated and caged, unless we are fighting.
Is there a way out of here?
The trainers carry key cards. That's the only way I know to get through the defenses.
Do you think we can get one of them?
Can I trust you?
Yes?
I can see that we think the same way, friend. A few years ago, I worked as a bodyguard for a Ferengi merchant. He had a talent for acquiring latinum. And during my time with him, I learned a few things. I was able to lift a key card from one of the trainers during my interrogation. If you help me, I think we can overpower the guards and escape through the main door in the arena.
Okay. I guess let's get out of here. If it's going to be that simple.
If you fail to comply with commands, you will be punished.
Shut up. So we're going to fight some guards?
Test scenario 4 activated. Ahala released.
Ahala? Like worms?
We need more help! I'll try to free the other prisoners. You fight the worms!
Okay. What's this? Regenerative spores? Well, I haven't taken any damage, so maybe I should leave that. More regenerative spores.
Use the consoles on the sides of the arena to fight the overworm!
Oh, like this? that didn't work out so great too. There's another one over here though, it looks like. Maybe not. I guess the map kind of lied about that bit. There's one. No, that's random spores. Just keep circling the arena. I'm like getting slowed down by something. I just have to fight now? 'Cause I'm not seeing any. Ow! Not close enough. God, my guy's moving so slow. Yeah, that's the regenerative spores right there. Guess there's a console right in there, but I'm pretty sure I already checked. So yeah, this was the one I used already. Or what, maybe not. I guess we'll just keep fighting the worms. Ah. Where'd the big boy go? Maybe that's why I can't use a console, because the big boy went back under the surface.
Just like last time. Use the remaining console on the side of the arena to fight the Elder Worm.
Okay, well, it's not here. Ah! Not there, not there. I didn't get a chance to do much.
There's another set of consoles by the metal wall. Use them while the worm is distracted. I've been hit. I can't continue, my friend. You'll need to protect me.
And then let's release some prisoners, I guess. And this is pointing over here. Ooh, 2 of them. Or 4 of them. Will that kill him?
The worm destroyed the metal wall! Run! That's our way out!
Where? He didn't really destroy it, he just kind of... the gate just kind of opened.
Romulan base? Here? What did they want with us? And what is that device?
That thing? It's weird looking is what it is. Disable dampening field. Climb through the waste pipe. It's like Shawshank in here. Oh. I'm underneath the waste. Can I jump up there? Okay, well that works. We got rid of the dampening field. Can't my ship beam us up, or are we on an entirely different planet, or what? Or I suppose I don't have whatever the Klingons use as a comm badge for them to target. I'm sure that was taken away.
Watch out! There are Romulan Scorpion fighters overhead. They're looking for us. We need to move quickly and smartly to avoid detection. I recommend we head to the east. See that mountain in the distance? My ship crashed on the other side. It may have something we can use to signal your vessel. The search for us will only get more intense the longer we stay here. We need to get away from the arena as quickly as possible.
Okay, let's go. See where the arrow leads us.
There's a fighter heading straight for us. Quick, take cover in those dark rocks over there, and wait for it to pass overhead. Stay still and wait for that fighter to pass overhead. If we are fortunate, they won't detect us.
Detect us!
They didn't see us. Let's move on. I can't go on. My injuries from the arena are too painful. We need to find a place to rest for a moment.
Well, apparently a place to rest is way over here. Like way over here. Scan plant. This plant has analgesic qualities. It won't be as strong as anything you have in the med bay of the feature B, but it would take the edge off of Slamic's pain. That might be enough to get him on his feet again. This type of plant grows in the shade. Look for it on the sides of hills and cliffs. Oh yeah, I found that.
Forgive me, my friend, but the pain... I need to rest, just for a moment. My wounds are agonizing. I fear the worm's venom may have infected me. The pain is excruciating. My vision is blurred, and my blood burns in my veins. Before we were captured, my science officer said that the local plants here have medicinal qualities. Please, I need your help.
You sound fine now.
Find something to ease my suffering. I need something to disinfect my wound. Something to treat my fever. And anything that will ease my pain. Thank you, my friend. I know that I would have died today if it weren't for you.
I mean, I have this batleth that could ease your pain. Ooh, what's this? This plant looks like it would work as an antipyretic. It should help to alleviate Slamic's fever. Unfortunately, this particular plant doesn't look healthy, and you aren't getting much sap from it. You'll need to find a more robust sample of this plant before you can treat Slamic's injuries. This type of plant likes sunny and windy growing conditions. Look for it on the tops of hills and mountains. Is there anything else I should scan here? This green circle? There's something. This plant looks like it would work as a disinfectant. It should be strong enough to clear out whatever infections they might have picked up in the arena. But we'll need more samples from this type of plant in order to deal with an injury as severe as his. This type of plant grows in the washes of the desert. Look for it in large flat areas. Okay, well, there's one. That's one of those. Fetch quests. Done with that one. This arrow is pointing us up here. They're sparkling like Christmas trees. Seed pods. Oh, I only needed one. Two of these other ones. It's one of the things about this game that's kind of, I don't know, easy, is that they point you right, almost right to your objectives. But I mean, it does seem this game is more about the story than anything. So it's not so bad. I read that there's that once you get to the higher levels, it's more like there's a lot of like daily quests that you do that it's more, that's, you know, it's not like these missions that are part of a story. It's just kind of stuff you can do to get better equipment, so they don't point you around to objectives there. Okay, got everything we need. God, how far away did I go?
Thank you, my friend. I'm feeling better now. I think I can continue.
That's quick. These plants must be... They said that we have more potent stuff in my med bay, but these things have got to be pretty potent to work that fast. Oh, is that something I can scan?
Now that we're in the canyon, we shouldn't have to worry about the fighters anymore. Just the local wildlife. Keep your eyes open.
Yeah, well, I got a Baloth. That is like as big as me. I suppose my phaser would work now. I'll stick with this, I kinda like it. Swear. It's like a combination of like a cactus and a pumpkin. Oh, more of them. Hit him. Pushing my attack button.
The weather isn't going to hold out for too much longer. We should look for a place to spend the night. I've noticed that there are things we can gather along the way to make our night more pleasant. The search patrols are moving on. We will not survive a night in this desert. We need to find shelter and safety. If we can scavenge provisions to create a camp, we'll have a better chance at reaching the wreckage of my ship alive.
Okay, what do we need?
I don't know about you, but it has been many hours since I last ate. Our captors gave us just enough food to keep us alive. But I can hear a pack of wild wargles. I have killed hundreds of wargles in the tests. I wonder what they taste like. I expect the wargles will probably lair somewhere near water. Perhaps up on a ridge where they can leap down on prey. Let's both keep a lookout somewhere that we may find them.
I just killed like 8 of them, dude. Why didn't you say something earlier? Seriously, we could have been set already. We're gonna find food, but I guess we're not gonna worry about water? Surprised I can climb up something this steep. I can't go any farther up that. That's the steepest it'll let me go.
This looks like prime wargle territory. A pack could easily hide in those craggy hills to the north and come down for water when they aren't hunting.
No, I want to carve the meat.
That should last us through the night. Let's get into this cave before the temperature drops anymore.
Okay.
The temperature is dropping rapidly now. This cave should protect us from the elements. I've done some exploring. It looks like this cave continues when the sun rises side of the mountain. We could save time and energy by using the passage instead of trying to find a path over the mountain. Excellent. The passage saved us hours. This could be a good day. Let's find my ship. My ship isn't far from here. I think I can make out smoke from the wreckage on the horizon. There she is.
Switching back to my
much
guns.
to look at.
Okay, they do that.
When we were flying through space, we were free. Perhaps she can help us one last time.
It looks ridiculous running with these things. I'm sure there was like probably another path I could have taken that didn't involve falling off the mountain, but this was faster and I didn't take any damage.
We should check to see if the emergency beacon survived the crash. But in the likely event it didn't, we might be able to piece together some components to create a makeshift emergency beacon.
There's no way this vessel will ever fly. Really? It won't fly again. The damage done by the fall through the planet's atmosphere is severe. If the emergency distress beacon wasn't vaporized in the crash, it's probably buried under 300 meters of rock and sand, like the Singularity Drive in the cargo bays. You do, however, find a backup generator with a minuscule amount of energy left. If you had the right components, you'd think you could construct a makeshift subspace beacon to contact your ship. You won't be able to do anything more than transmit a few pulses to let your crew know you are here, but it should do the trick. Okay. We gotta find some usable equipment. Can you put your guns away? You look ridiculous. Just put them down. Put them down. Another thing I need to do. Navigational beacon. And the communications array. Outside, but it's nicer in here. There's no wind. Oh. Wow.
Did you think you could run? From me? There is no place where I cannot find you. My spies are everywhere. Prisoner 1478, take your place. You did your job admirably. It is good to know at least one Riemann understands who is the master and who is the slave.
What a bitch.
The loss of the listening post was a minor setback. The Reman's refuge in the Dera system has been destroyed. Dozens of subjects have been tested in my arena. When the Iconians return, they will find I have done all they have asked, and more. But you will not be there on that dreaded day. This tiresome game ends now. You could have been such a fascinating test subject, but this time, no. This time I think a more direct approach is best. Ready? Aim. No!
Well, why did he let me make a beacon to contact my ship? What was the point of having that guy? What? The Iconians, though. That's where, yeah. That's why that phrase was so familiar. Demons of air and darkness. Return to Obisek.
I apologize for Slamic's action. I had no idea there was a traitor in our midst. If his actions caused harm to you or your crew, forgive me. That was not my intent. However, your trip to the Nopata system was not in vain. Now you see. Now you know. Hakiv is a pawn of a greater power. The demons of air and darkness are here. You should report to your superiors. Tell them what you have seen here. Open their eyes to the dangers that lurk in the shadows.
Congratulations, Commander.
New level. Yale Klingon Defense Force to report. Oh, you get to pick a person. Noskin Engineer, Orion. I already have an Orion Science Officer. Klingon. I have a better tactical officer already. I guess we'll go with a Noskin Engineer. He can't join my crew right now anyway. Two of these are done. Infiltrate, that's 20 hours in, it'll give a lot of espionage points. We're gonna set that one as well. Yeah, it's all, oh, I can't. Host a poker game? Perform Klingon opera. Sure, let's try to do this one. Oh, I need 6,000. I guess. Okay, now we're... Usually if I just kind of fly around for a few seconds, the next mission will like trigger.
Klingon intelligence has completed its analysis of the data you recovered in the Nopata system. The Iconians are using the Tal Shiar as a way to influence the Romulan Star Empire. Their persecution of the Remans is directly related to this. They will hound the Remans until they are broken, or until they are too suspicious and beaten to ever trust an ally again. This is a coward's way to wage war. Are they too afraid to face us directly? We will stop these machinations now. Then we will see if these demons are brave enough to show their faces. The data you recovered indicates that Hakiv is operating out of the Brea system. Long-range sensor scans suggest that there may be a major Tal Shiar installation there. We want you to infiltrate this system, apprehend Hakiv, and destroy the Tal Shiar base. Hakiv must not escape. He may be the only person who knows how extensive the Iconian influence in Romulan space is.
We'll get to choose a reward. Hakiv had an Iconian gateway. Did he? Oh, is that what that like arch thing was?
Hakiv had a working Iconian gateway? Finally, the pieces of the puzzle start to fall into place. We know that the Iconians survived the destruction of their homeworld. Now we know that they are active in Romulan space, and apparently using these gladiatorial combats as a way to test the species of the Alpha Quadrant. Klingon intelligence will analyze the data you recovered from Hakiv's command center. I must confer with Chancellor Jimpok. We have fought one ancient enemy and won. If the Iconians seek conflict with the Empire, we will destroy them as well.
Okay, well, I gotta level up, so that's good. Let's see what we can do with that. Improved damage control, yes. How did I get two? How do I have 2 more points to spend? Advanced damage control. I'm not good enough for these yet. Shields. Yes, that's a good one. What are these? Drain and control? No. Shield hardness. Yes, that's good. I get to pick one of these. So, sector space travel increases maximum sector space travel speed by 25%. Transwarp cooldown reduction. Transwarp abilities recharge 50% faster. I think that's probably the better bet. And I got a ground skill. So I've got the rank 1 on all of these. I still haven't looked up what these skills do to figure out which one I'd rather be able to train people in. Improved. Okay, so oh yeah, and I picked improved crouch on that one. Okay, so weapon proficiency, endurance training, kit performance expert, personal shields expert's probably good. If I can get more kits that are decent, this would be a good one, but for now we'll just go with personal shield resilience, shield hardness, or let's just go with the shield master, and then I can work my way down. Transwarp. We'll do one more mission. Enter the Brea system.
arrived in the Brea system. Preliminary scans show automated defenses and a handful of Romulan ships, most likely Tal Shiar vessels. If we're going to reach that planet and beam down safely, we'll have to breach the Romulan defenses.
Good.
The weapons platforms are probably short range, but we must disable the satellites and any enemy ships in orbit, or any away team that we send to the planet will be in immediate danger. Tactically, it would be wise to draw off the ships and engage them separately from the fixed defenses. The Zedenia is prepared to assist you in the attack when you are ready.
Enemy vessel, you are in Romulan space. Leave immediately, or you will be destroyed.
Well, guess what? We're not. Guess what? I didn't follow his recommendations. I probably should have. Yeah, just get rid of the turrets, like you said. Tractor beam. Enemy reinforcements. Light warrior. Let's go see if we can find Hakiv.
Long-range sensors show that Tal Shiar reinforcements are closing on this location. We must be swift. The Tal Shiar base is mobilizing. We need to hurry if we're going to have any chance to find Hakiv and his Iconian connections. I'll meet you on the surface. We have a problem. The Tal Shiar are trying to jam transporters, and particle leakage from the strange technology here is affecting our targeting sensors. My scientists can't identify the type of particles yet, but several of my troops are reporting in from different locations. Transporters are being diverted. You're on your own for the moment. My scans show that the Tal Shiar have secured some areas of this base with force fields. You'll have to disable them, or find ways around them. Hakiv will be somewhere well defended, but we have him cornered now.
It's just me, unfortunately. I'm having some trouble getting through all the interference. Away team members are reporting it all over. I'll try to keep in contact, sir. And we'll organize beachhead teams where possible. Once a team assembles, they may be able to use site-to-site transport to provide you with reinforcements. I guess that's something. Set spatial charges. What? Hey! Looks like the Tal Shiar are using force fields and construction supplies to choke off access. Force fields and construction supplies to choke off access points. Construction supplies. There's kind of a one belongs here and one doesn't. They must have detected us in orbit. Put the base on emergency lockdown. Our orbital scans show that a lot of these buildings have catwalks and balconies. You may be able to use those to get over some of the walls and barricades. Oh, okay, they built walls and barricades? Because I was thinking like they just parked pallets of 2x4s somewhere to block off places. Some of our tactical teams made it to the surface with beachhead equipment. You may be able to get support from them. Remnant ships will be here soon, though, so we'll have to raise the feature beast shields and won't be able to use transporters. Fight with honor, Commander. Well, I'm gonna do my best. Call for support. Oh, spatial charge here. The first charge. Downloaded virtual markers to your HUD that will show you where to place additional charges. Another one over this way. This is a dead end. Just have to go over it. There's some stairs. Perfect. Hey! Are losing power, so put up a shield. Use your ability. There. Romulans are amassing reserves in multiple locations around the base. The feature B is in synchronous orbit, Captain. We can provide fire support. If you supply target coordinates, call for orbital fire from high vantage points. Optional. If it'll prevent me from having to... Oops. Use this tribble. Oh, they must have got him. Well, here's something. So they said to try and find a vantage point from. Well, there's gonna be two of them, it looks like. I can set out 2 orbital strikes. What is this? Oh, orbital strike. Perfect. It's gonna have a big ship icon next to it. One. Did I come up this way? I thought I did. Oh, here we go. That goes down, but let's see if we can find another orbital strike. Modulate weather controller to depolarize gravimetric lift. I'm not doing much damage to that. Depolarize gravimetric lift. Well, I did something. Apparently I started a fire, that's what I did. So now I guess we'll go down. Hey you. Another spatial charge here. Want to find. I know it's optional, but I want to find the other orbital strike thing. Sometimes you get extra rewards for doing optional stuff. Or is that where that's not where I came down, is it? Yeah, okay, maybe it is, because that's the console that I used. Right? No, that can't be right. This has to be a different one. I think. Yeah, this has to be different because the icon is over here. It must be on the ground. Good, they sent down some reinforcements. Hiding. I can't use my tribble again. Not again. I haven't been crouching. this location. Okay, that's nice of you. Hold this dead end. Ah, spatial charge.
Enemy targets on center. Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
I'm gonna die. Just put me all the way at the start. Guess I can scan for a Kiev. Kiev's in the promenade outside of a building southwest of your location. You're separated from them by one of these force fields. There's an access gate on the walkway. You'll need to disable the force field. If you create a massive power draw at one of the other large facilities, it should temporarily disrupt the field. If you get back on the rooftops, I'll give you a better vantage point. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to start working my way back. Try not to friggin' die again, because this is annoying. Oh, good shot. Good throw. Ah! I'm in my shield. No! No! Or wait, all of a sudden I'm right next to my objective? How did that work? Is in a reinforced section of the base. You'll need an access chip? What? Oh, for Christ's sake. I just need to run. Didn't even get to read what he said. Something about getting an access chip. Or an access chip from a Romulan officer. Okay. Is it up here? Gotta see if I can find the orbital strike. I don't think I've been up here. Aha! large turret. There, I got an accolade, death from above. An extra 119 expertise. I don't think I've spent any expertise yet. Well, if I can call for support here, that probably means I'll need it. Access chip, come on! Should be able to use the officer's ID chip to bypass the security lock on the access gate in front of the central plaza. Keys directing defense operations from there. To Kiev and his guards. Well, my backup just beamed away, so... hopefully, I'll get more. The force field's down. I remember I ran into it. Unless it was a different force field, but it has to be the same one. And that one, it was where there was a split. Because the force field was like right here. You're in the section with accused personal offices. You should be just ahead. Well, not entirely liking the look of this. Now run! Run! Yet. Over here, doesn't look like it. Okay. Wish I had my away team for this. We have a problem up here, Commander. Over the past few minutes, the ship has started to suffer a series of cascading system failures. How convenient. Nothing serious yet, but it looks like we're being hit by an Iconian virus. We'll purge the computer memory and restore from archives, but that will take some time, and we'll continue to have system problems until the work is complete. Even if it works, Kiev can simply send another virus our way. You'll need to find and destroy the Iconian transmitter before the feature be released. Just keep adding little things for me to do. Or is that Kiev up ahead?
None of this matters. We just need to open the gate, bring the Iconians here, and it will be over.
That was Taurus's plan, too. And you saw how that ended for him.
We finally have the opportunity. Victory is within our grasp.
You call this victory? It's over. This is done. You're done.
No! We can still You're the cause of all of this! You don't even understand what you walked into. You're too late to stop it. A lowly being such as yourself cannot even recognize the true power the Iconians represent. And that any future will depend on a place in their regime. All you've done is arrive in time for the end of existence as you know it.
Well. Did you guys just not? Call for support, yes, please. He's running.
Fool! I can call as many reinforcements as I need.
Not now. My ship has put an interference field around this plaza. It's over.
You think you've stopped me? The Iconians already know. They know everything. They'll be here soon. And nothing you've done will make a difference. It's not over. It's over for you.
The road to Riemann independence will be long and bloody, but this is a significant step. While I do not seek your approval of my methods, the crossing of our paths has been fortuitous. It's a pity you cannot aid us further in our liberation. You have my respect, and the respect of my crew. If in the future we encounter one another again as allies, I would find this gratifying. I must return to the Zedinia. I recommend you finish what you came to do, and leave quickly.
We located the Iconian computer systems. They're in a research room near the courtyard, just back the way you came. They have 2 arrows. Oh, looks like 2 charges. Oh, he's escaping through a gateway. How am I carrying these around with me? They probably weigh more than I do. Science. Deploy a worm to overwrite the Iconian computers. Well, I'm not a science officer, so... Force field? Oh, it's a huge Iconian gate. Sir, we have your coordinates, but we can't beam you up until the gate is destroyed. We're still getting strange interference. We are prepared to destroy the large Iconian gate with an orbital bombardment. We'll target the warhead yield. But you should get to an area away from the blast. Yeah, you know, it's... I'm guessing that other arrow is for the science officer part, so I'm just gonna head away from the gateway.
Seal flagship. I'm trying to hold her off, but the Zedenia is no match for a ship of that class. You'd better return to your vessel quickly.
Will do. Let's do it.
Enemies of the Romulan people, this insurrection will not stand. Your hostile actions against a Romulan colony world are acts of war. Surrender now, and you and your crews will be treated fairly as prisoners.
We have our work cut out for us. I will assist you. After all, we face a common foe.
Yeah, we do, I guess. Plasma torpedoes are so slow. And I guess they are pretty powerful, but... No target. What? Don't target the big boy. Target the little ones first.
Target shield has failed.
What the hell did they do to me? Small one or just the big one? So gotta turn around now. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Oh, they cloaked? All weapons. Aha, I got you. Take some damage. Shields are really
This is your last chance to surrender. Your full force has been direct on you.
My ship is disabled. You must finish this.
And you will face the full might of the Romulan Star Empire.
Well, at this point, I'm not too scared of it. Come on. Take her down. We're getting there. Tractor beam. Oh, we both got her in a tractor beam.
Sensors are reading a gate opening. There's a ship coming through. Can't get a sensor lock on it.
The whole asteroid is a gate, huh?
They're taking the Leoval in tow. They're heading back through the gate.
Unknown ship. Did Zella just escape, or was she kidnapped against her will? It's a good question. Regardless, the gate is deep in Romulan space. It's too risky to leave it at Tal Shiar control, even with Akiva and the Empress gone. So then, let's, what is this ship still doing here? You know, somebody else could also go over there and fire on this, you know?
Warning, ship is under attack.
That was another Iconian gateway. That explains how they moved entire fleets. You have to get out of Romulan space and warn the homeworld. The Romulan threat may be over for now, but it looks like a bigger threat is looming on the horizon. Turn to Tamek.
The Klingon Defense Force will continue the search for Sila's vessel. But as of right now, we have no idea where the Iconians took her, or if she went willingly. I find this turn of events disturbing. Sila's absence will throw the Romulan Star Empire into even greater chaos. And we have found that the Romulans are at their most dangerous when they are wounded. They suffered a grievous wound today. We are not done with them yet. I fear the return of the Iconians could change everything.
Tree reward. A tractor beam mine launcher. Creates 3 level 1 cloak. Oh, Jason. A career-specific rare kit. I think I'd rather have the kit. I need grounds.
Congratulations, Commander.
The Iconians are a threat to the Empire.
I agree. The Iconians are a cause for concern. Their motives are still unknown to us, as are their plans for the Quadrant. What we do know is that they desire chaos. Many of the problems we currently face can be directly traced back to their machinations. If they had not antagonized the Undine, would we be at war with the Federation today? They push us into battles that drain our resources. They fracture the powers of the Quadrant so that no one will be able to stand against them when they finally arrive. They must be stopped! I do not fear these demons of air and darkness. Let them come. The Empire will defeat them.
Darkness before the dawn is the next mission.
I have been in contact with the Remans. The High Council wishes to seek an alliance with them. I do not necessarily agree, but it is not my place to question the will of the Council. Obisek has asked to speak with you. You can meet his ship in the Hakona system. You fought well. Continue to bring honor to your ship and your fleet, and you will be one of the heroes of the Empire. Kappa!
Travel to the Hakona system. Well, let's see. I saw that some duty officer stuff was done. Investigate defection. Oh, we got a blue. Looks like an Andorian duty officer. We're gonna get some more from this one. Resettle colonists. It's 5 more. Failed that. Success. Dabo, success. We got 100 gold plus Latin. And some other stuff. Okay, so let's see a few more. Oops. More chains we can do. Play tri-dimensional chess. Well, that's number 304, so that must have come after Dabo. So yeah, we'll do that one, definitely. This is another one. Yeah, we'll pay it. some supplies. Yeah, let's do these then. This will give me some contraband and some other stuff. Let's see about this. Raid on an industrial complex, of course. Scavenge a minefield. Bet. Plague Visman, sure. Let's try to get contraband from the crew. Try to play Dabo again. Pretty high chance of success too. Yeah, we'll do Dabo. Got the land now. Hopefully I don't lose it all. Oh, I can't. Coordination advance. Okay, never mind. Oops. Okay, did we get... As I said, I'm pretty sure we leveled up. So let's see what we can do now. Still not a captain. It's okay. Shield harness. How am I getting so many space points? I'm pretty sure I didn't get anything to do to just, oh, I got this, got the Riemann prototype shield, that's right. That is a large amount of shield capacity. It doesn't regenerate as fast, but I'll still do it. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, that's cool. I like that. Hide it. No, I want to keep that. That's really cool. I like that. Okay, I said I got a kit. Oh, it's just another mine barrier. I guess it's a better one, but still. Kit frame. Willpower. Armor expert. Missed the weapons proficiency, but that one's gotta be better. Didn't get any other weapons, I don't think. Still have some of these purple weapons that could be over somewhere though. All of a sudden my damage on this is 53 DPS. What happened? This one go with this one. Oh, now that one's down to 50. What the hell? Whatever. Is it because my weapons proficiency went down? Whatever, because I got rid of that. I am going to think about what I want to do with these prize tokens. We'll just head over to here. We'll travel over there so we're ready for next time.
I fight for my people.
What?
We will be free.
Why have you returned to the vault?
Our base in the Dara system was heavily damaged by the Tal Shiar. We have reactivated the vault, and we will continue to rebuild it. A place that was once used to create weapons of war will now be a home, where all are welcome. We will be free.
What about the Romulan Romulans who live in the vault.
I have no quarrel with them. My people fought for freedom and for peace. We can learn to live with the Romulans if they will learn to live with us. We will be free.
Do you know what happened to Sela?
I do not. I know the Romulan military is searching for her, but there have been no indications of where the demons took her, or what their plans for her are. We will be free.
Shut up. I think Sela was working with them.
My instincts tell me no, but I have no proof. Sela was at odds with the Tal Shiar. I do not think it would have been so if they served the same master. We will be free.
What are the Romulans doing now that Sela has disappeared?
The petty arguments and plays for power Sela crushed have begun anew. There are dozens who wish to rule the Empire. It will take some time before a new leader arises. Until then, much blood will be shed. We will be free.
One of your resistance fighters has asked to join my crew.
I wish him well. I never wanted to rule my people, and I put no restrictions on their freedom. If there are Remans who wish to rebuild their lives elsewhere, they are welcome to do so. We will be free.
I was not aware of that. What will you do now?
My people are free, but there is much more to do. The Romulans hate and fear us, and we do not have a planet to call our own. I do not think our fight is over. We will be free.
I don't have any more questions.
Farewell, my friend. I would welcome the chance to fight by your side again. We will.
Captain Obisek transported something for you to the feature beam. He says that he wanted to give you something to remind you of old friends and new beginnings. I've taken the liberty of having the item moved to the crew lounge. You can see it there. You've received a new floor trophy. Visit the crew deck to place this memento of your adventures on the ship. Okay. So, like, do that here. This is the crew deck. This is my... Wait, what was that? I thought I saw something about trophies. With access to your trophies displays. Commander, what would you like to make? Trophies are available on other bridges and interiors. Setting them here will change the display on your other ships. Rating room. Shelf 1. Ships? Accolades. I don't have any trophies for accolades. Can you give me a ship? Mess hall? Maybe that's not it at all. I can't use the thing to go to the crew deck. What did he send to me? Oh yeah, that's right, I'm going to beam away from the bridge.
We have been contacted by Commander Sarish Minna of Deep Space Nine. She has requested your assistance with a delicate matter involving Cardassia and Bajor. Although Bajor is a Federation world and we are technically at war, our ties with Bajor go back many years. Ambassador Worf even served on Deep Space Nine for a time. Therefore, we have negotiated for your services with Starfleet as a special dispensation. Help the Commander, but never forget who you truly serve.
Serve the Empire well.
The Khitomer Discord?
It appears the hunt for Ja'ula may come to an end soon. Our latest intel indicates she's operating out of 4 key sectors, including Khitomer. I've dispatched operatives to 3 of those sectors, but I want you to check out Khitomer personally. I'm sending General Martok with you. If she's there, I want the Alliance's best to take her down and bring an end to the Civil War. Do your best to take her alive. But if she forces your hand, give her that traitor's death she deserves. Serve the Empire well.
The center cannot hold.
The treacherous Ja'ula has requested to speak before the High Council on Kronos. A little-used Klingon law has restored her house, temporarily. And as matriarch of her house, she has the right to speak before the Council if she wishes. Whether she leaves the Great Hall alive or in chains remains to be seen. She has much to answer for. As part of the task force assigned to deal with Ja'ula, I have requested your presence during this meeting. Should the barbarian make a nuisance of herself, I expect you to do what must be done. Serve the Empire well.
So we have a few different missions, I guess. We can go to Deep... I think we're going to do the ones in the beta, or that ones that in the Alpha and Beta quadrants first, before we head over to Deep Space Nine. These Klingon ones before we head over there. But that'll be for next time. So I'll try to remember that. Since, like I said, it's probably going to be a few days. Probably going to be a few days before I get back to this, because I'd like to go into some other games. Maybe get some Fallout in, maybe get some more Dauntless in, or maybe even start one of the other games I've got on my list. So, yes, as usual, this is John Crate signing out.